Ah,
Hello to the peoples.
well, people, I'm eating trail mix. I ran out of Pringles.
you missed the era of Pringle.
That's crazy.
It was brief but glorious.
Now the mix of trails empire has begun.
There's like almonds and walnuts,
Mm.
and there's strawberry flavored cranberries
Ooh.
and strawberries. I don't know why there's both.
Well,
Like
everything
I like
needed a
cranberries.
strawberry tilt.
I guess
They should have made cranberry flavored strawberries and strawberry flavored cranberries.
That would have been
that would have
funny.
been great.
A
I
missed
guess,
opportunity.
yeah. I guess maybe it's to like cut through the tartness of the cranberries.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know, but like that's fine. Like there's enough salt and like, sugar in here.
Hmm.
Like there's protein chocolate flavored chips. I
Okay.
can't tell you exactly what it is, but it tastes like chocolate chip.
All
Pumpkin
right.
seeds, granola clusters. Sorry,
Mm.
protein granola clusters.
Wow. Ain't we
There's
fancy?
banana chips and banana flavored clusters, which I think it's like little globs of banana yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's yummy, and when I pick one up, I get excited.
And that's all that matters.
I like that, and I really like the pumpkin seeds. Of course, the fruit, but sugar.
Yeah.
Hmm. Anyway, what the fuck was happening?
Well, a surgery was performed.
Hmm.
Also, we
Yeah.
escaped
Yeah.
by the hair of our chinny chin chin.
By the hair of our teeth and the skin of our chins.
Blink.
Oh wait,
Um,
hold on. You're
it
not.
didn't occur to me.
No one's supposed to see this.
Huh?
Okay. It didn't occur to me in the moment. But did they leave basically all of the Jin Cherokee back there? When they were like, oh, sacrificing some of them pure, so it feels like he gets it. Who gets them? Who the fuck thought, ah, yes, 5 of the 6 Jin Cherokee.
Uh, they left 0 of the Chinchuriki back to
Okay,
be a distraction.
okay, because I didn't catch the part where the Jin Cherokee were here.
Or at least at the hideout. Yeah. It was not explicitly mentioned.
Mhm.
We also at least I purposely avoided the getting confirmation of who all that we knew decide to stay behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you don't see a body, they're not dead.
You got it.
Well, if he does see a body, they're not dead.
It
Let's be real here.
depends. There is a window when I am most effective, and we do not cross into moral ambiguity.
Let's
Then
see.
it starts to
Let's see.
become necromancy, and it's a whole thing.
Exactly. And I do not have my legal team with me right now.
Yeah, they were all eaten by the goddamn meteor. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm prepared.
Zach, are you prepared?
Kind of.
Only kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you start this, both Nobuyuki and Jack are going to be going over plans in his mind. Excuse me.
Good plan.
So Arito,
Yes.
you had questions.
Yes. So many questions. What happened here? Uh what like why was your sister's eyes in the basement and so on and so forth. Breadcrumbs were dropped. Let's turn this back into a loaf of bread.
Well, there was a sacred treasure, she puts in air quotes, down in the basement originally.
Hmm.
After we first dealt with the entity,
Mm-hmm.
I went back home to do a little investigating on if it shared any connection. When it did, and I destroyed it, something happened, almost like a dead man's switch, and it took control of all of the others except for my sister, who was able to fight it.
Oh.
By the end, I was the only survivor.
Oh. Sorry you had to go through that.
And there's a secret to these eyes. They do go blind eventually on their own,
Mm-hmm.
but if you transplant a close family member's eyes, once yours have either gone or begin to go, then they regain their sight.
Okay. A very nifty loophole, I guess you could say. Though of course it would be better if you just didn't ever go blind, but at least there's a way to recover. Because we mentioned what happened with Nobuyuki's that, right? After his procedure to upgrade Nobuyuki's eyes, he's just kind of permanently blind.
Now, I still can have that happen to me. While I'm not in any danger of losing my sight through normal means, the technique I used to fix your friends, I probably shouldn't use too much more.
Understandable. What was that, by the way?
It's one of the powers that comes with the Sharingan. Uh, at the heavy cost of going blind rapidly, I cast what is considered the ultimate genjutsu, or at least one of them.
Oh,
Whatever I see that happened didn't.
oh, interesting, interesting. Hmm. What's the range on that?
Uh, Fairly close. It's usually used to prevent oneself from dying.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Well, there goes that idea. Because, well, yeah, there goes that idea.
What idea?
Well, the first thing that came to mind was, well, if you could essentially turn back time, you could Like, and if you could apply it to like a large area, you could essentially roll back some of the destruction that has happened, like the dropping of the orb on the camp or something like that. But one,
It's
given that,
not
uh huh.
time control.
Hmm.
I just write off whatever happened as an illusion and the world obeys.
Would be real nice if I could do that too. Make doing my job so much easier.
Give me your papers.
Don't tempt me. I put those in there and I will remove them again.
We'll take them back.
DM to player question. You got water breathing?
Do I have water breathing? I have a respirator. Like the actual item for should we ever need to go on a diving mission, but no, I do not have the water breathing jutsu or anything like that.
I see. Shame. Do you have any other questions for her?
I think that is pretty much it. So with that, I will leave the patient to continue to recover and acclimate to her new peepers.
Before you leave, does anyone have any questions that they gave to Arito and to ask?
No. How do we get to the moon?
So you build a rocket.
The fuck's a rocket?
Hold on, let me show you an illusion. Whoom. This is what it looks like.
All right.
Yeah,
But you're free to move about the lab.
the cabin.
Yet again, I'm just kind of sitting on my bed making plans and like there's a bag of trail mix in front of him and he's like moving different like nuts and things around like it is people.
There's
Amazing.
3 empty packages of trail mix on the floor in front of him.
Has Ito been eating my trail mix?
Just in case when we look away to look in a different section, I'd snatch a quick little piece and then you look back. Didn't I have a thing there?
It was like, hold on, what happened to Kazu?
If I were there, that 1000% is what would be happening.
Oh,
But then again, you wouldn't get very far because then the bag will be gone. So be thankful
understandable.
that I am not. I will, however, go and check on all the other folks. Make sure they're all doing well. All of their death wards are in place. See what's happening.
Everyone's doing fine. They're just all a little disheartened that they caused you trouble.
It's fine. They know how we operate.
They can make up for it by helping
Yeah.
when we do a big fight.
Actually, you know what? What's happening over here?
Does that include Karime and people you want to help with the big fight?
don't know.
Yeah, because
How's your
we
sage training coming along?
non-existent.
Oh, that's right. Jin Cherokee and Sage mode weren't gelling.
At least not in this
Damn.
universe.
Yeah.
So
Oh
give me a
god
breakdown of this place.
damn it.
It is a large underground well, not underground, undersea lab.
Mm-hmm.
There's various testing equipment. It's all very strange medical devices. Uh, yes, you are a medical ninja. These are still strange devices.
Oh, I understand. Uh, we remember we've been at the hideout with Kane for a while. I understand how she works. Strangely.
In that big area with all the beds are various testing cells that you've turned into bedrooms.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The big room next to it is a bit of a testing chamber.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Good place to train at, probably.
The room you're heading towards is almost like a cafeteria.
Mm,
It's just a couple of tables set up.
okay, okay.
Over here is like a personal office and a storage room behind it.
All right, all right.
There's more storage stuff back here.
Mm-hmm.
There's two rooms over here that are operating rooms and things of the like.
Okay.
In here is a different kind of testing chamber where the big one at the end of the hall is uh, littered with scorch marks and scratches along the walls and floors. This
Mm.
one has two large tanks of liquid.
Dips a finger in, licks, formaldehyde,
Nice.
dies. Not
I
really.
One death ward pops. Damn it.
not tasty.
And this room here is um God, I'm blanking on the name, but it's essentially an airlock to where one door closes before the other one opens.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's hard for guests to escape.
Yes. This
Hmm.
makes sense.
Yes, the guests.
The definitely willing guests.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, of course.
Ito was probably here once upon a time.
Why do you think he knew how to teleport here?
Yeah. Willing
Fair
guest.
enough.
Speaking of, do you guys feel that rumbling?
Oh. Um, if I say no, does it go away?
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's cat, you see. Until you observe it, it doesn't exist.
For a brief moment.
Mm.
Uh, then,
Uh, yeah.
then you hear something smash in the distance,
Oh.
like smashing through concrete.
Oh,
Hmm.
great.
Oh
Uh,
man.
I'm gather the
Well,
troops
yeah, I'm
and
activating Cogger's Mind Eye.
Deuce, what dost thou see?
I'm just gonna give you a 120-foot aura, so I know where to place these things.
Kagura's mind eye. I'm upcasting it, so I can just see the entire thing.
Okay. Still gonna give you an aura, so I can see what you see.
The aura is yes sized.
Yeah, 'cause isn't it like a mile?
It is a mile.
Yeah.
So, has 20 chakra. And what's my current maximum? I'll tell you what, Richie.
Yeah.
Fucking loving the Kingdom Hearts City Pop.
You know, I have yet to open that up. I will do so
You should.
right after this.
Okay.
Because if I open it now, people on stream will hear it.
Damn. I'd say share with the people, but you know,
Yeah.
Disney is involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like Joker with the IRS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Oh, ew. Oh, I hate that.
Oh. What am
Okay,
I
now
about to
here's the
pan
question.
and see?
Are these Kanes or
What in the merman?
The ceiling in that room has been broken open, which probably explains what that rumbling earlier was.
Okay.
uh,
All right.
And several creatures have dropped inside, and there are a lot more
Several.
outside.
Several.
Several.
I
almonds
see.
roll off bed? Nobuyuki sighs and grabs the staff.
What does your staff react to?
Let me double check, because I have a list in mind, but I don't actually. Because I think it might be slightly different. It reacts to aberrations and monstrosities.
Is it ringatingen?
It is on the maximum setting.
Lord
well,
have mercy.
Is there any way we can deduce how many exactly there are? Or at least a general number?
These are the only ones that have broken in currently. There are many more swimming above,
Are we
preparing to
talking
enter.
dozens or hundreds? Are we talking dozens or hundreds?
There's a quick guess is there's more here than there were on the orb.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh, all right then.
Hmm.
By my napkin math, we can take them, but who boy?
We can take them, but it's a matter of just do we want to leave instead?
Yeah, I think
I mean, you can
Because
only take so many people.
if they're sending an attack here, could they also be sending an attack to the main place? With like Nobuyuki? Or not
Yeah,
Nobuyuki, fucking
I know what you mean.
what's his name? Shigeki.
so. They should have left a long time ago. It is in fact 15 weeks later. 16 even, because we had to a week ish to travel over here.
Where are we on the world map? Just generally, you don't have to pull it up. What land are we in?
Fire Nation, I think. No. Where's the hideout? Darn it.
You are currently in the Land of Fire.
Okay.
So you're kind of on the border between that and Land of Lightning.
Okay.
I know your range is yes on Mind Eye. How far is it exactly?
A
1
mile.
mile.
That's pretty good.
Right?
Yeah. Somehow
Uh,
never good enough, but pretty good for this.
it's mostly just the scale of the world map is 24 miles to a hex.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll do it.
But at the edge of that 1 mile, you do sense some gross chakra. Off in the, I'm just gonna draw it in the room with the creatures.
Yeah.
Off in like a that way direction.
Okay.
Mm.
I will relay this to Ito that there is something else approaching.
Do you know the size?
Eric, do I know the size?
Is it like worm size, or is it like just more the shitters, or
It's not
sumo baby
it's not
size?
something that's moving. It's just over there.
It's just something over
Bigger than a
there.
bread box?
Menacingly.
Smaller
Is
than a
it
car?
bigger or smaller than a refrigerator?
Larger.
Larger than okay, it's larger than a refrigerator.
I see.
Go ahead, give me a quick ninja.
A ninja. Oh, I'm good at that one. Let me
Can't
see
wait
how
for you to
good
roll a
I am.
one. Listen. That's what my last Friday session was. It was nothing but that. I'm so good at everything. I have like +8, +9 and everything. We're like level 4, and I just kept rolling ones and twos.
That is so unfortunate.
I did not roll above a 10 on die, but I have a 25.
That's crazy.
Mastery's a hell of a drug.
Mm-hmm.
So with your 25, you can give a quick estimate that whatever's making that grossness over there, probably about the size of the meteor from ages ago.
Oh, so Ito, it's like blue forearm sumo baby from space.
Hmm.
It's like that size.
I mean, we could fight.
I mean, at least with this, in this
Just
case,
for the sake
it,
of like
it's not
removing
here.
this troops.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
So
mean, at
maybe it can
least
be used later.
with how things are right now, Karime can participate. It's not like we have to remove her immediately.
Yes.
Speaking of Karime, she's gonna poke her head in. Should we be worried about flooding?
You know, I didn't even
Oh,
think about that part.
they need it
Y'all
to
got
You
ice
and
powers.
Haru might, yeah, I was about to say you and Haru might want to look into that. Maybe Kazu a little bit, but we've got some company. We're going to let's go take care of it. Finally getting off the bed with the staff.
As you're starting to get up, Ito, roll me a quick history.
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 My character sheet's all fucked up.
Well, unfuck it.
Advantage or anything added to this, or just normal?
It's normal. DC's real low though.
You can take
70.
revenge, but you can't unfuck that sandwich.
Huh?
You heard him.
This reminds me of the sandwich incident.
The sandwich instant?
The sandwich incident.
Yeah,
All right, fair enough.
I'll tell it at the end.
Yeah.
But Ito, from your recollection, there's something about the outside being covered with seals to help prevent something or other. You were in one of the tubes when she was going over this with someone. Fucking, I don't know, man.
So I can inference that there was a set of seals to protect this place from water coming in,
Probably.
or from keeping everything out.
It keeps the water out.
Well, that's
Um,
good.
Let's try to keep some of the others out of combat, just to make sure, just so that they can go maybe try to check, see if those seals are still in place.
Sounds good.
Would I
Do
have a
that.
general idea on how they would check it? Can they like
T-
sense them, possibly?
uh,
I certainly could. In the 60-foot cube. Or whatever the size.
Kagura's mind eye.
Ah.
The place is kind of speckled with it a little bit.
Mhm.
It's just a lot of very small seals that now you've been told about. You're like, oh, so
That's
that's not just part of the wall or whatever the fuck those things are doing. That's supposed to be it. Okay.
Okay. Are
Cool.
most of them intact?
Except for the part where they broke in because they broke them to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Can we tell if it's like flooding like crazy from where we're at?
I could
No,
probably tell.
it's not flooding at all. There is the occasional drip of water,
Okay.
Fascinating. Okay.
I just want to
That's some
die to
good
flooding.
seals.
like when you've got a leaky faucet.
Yeah.
I just don't want to die to flooding.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
that would be kind of shit.
There is a limit to
Okay.
how much these seals can do. Currently, you're not
Fair
at
enough.
that limit.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, let's go ahead and take care of these goobers.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go through, start knocking on doors as we make our way out. Ryomi, you continue to rest up.
Are you sure the
Oh,
operation's finished? I'm
how long ago was the operation finished?
15 weeks.
Oh, was it 15 weeks ago? She
It was
saying?
it was like the operation was finished and successful, and she's had like 3 days of rest.
Okay,
Oh, so this is relatively early on.
rest.
Got it.
You go rest. Listen, I've had my eyes tweaked before. Go rest.
I don't want to necessarily say go rest, but let's just, as everyone's coming into the hallway, I'll just say, we're getting attacked. There is an entity that's very huge that we've detected.
Yeah, Kazu, you
So if
wanted
you
to fight
guys
that giant
could,
sumo baby we met, right?
if you guys could try to stay on just like a supporting type of role, try not to burn too many resources if you're gonna help.
Yep.
Just in case we need to fight a stronger entity, but us three will handle the main brunt that's flooding in right now, and we'll figure it out from there.
We're good at horde battles.
Kazu's going to put a fist into his palm. We're underwater, right?
Yes. Home field
I
advantage.
understand. We're gonna be counting on
Right.
you when it comes to
Can
dealing with
Kazu
the
just
entity
breathe
itself.
underwater?
He's made of water.
Yeah, he
Okay.
is water. He'll be
Is there
fine.
any other exit that Kazu could get out into the water to make sure the seals are fine?
There is
And maybe like repair them?
with his skill at seals, fucking no.
Mm.
But
I mean, I can.
Hey, Richie, remember you talking about that rebreather that you have?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can go out there with them. We got this.
There is a way out over here.
Okay.
Keep in mind that if Aruto goes out there, unlike Kazu, he's not invisible out there. He will very
Yeah.
much be detected by
Um,
the creatures, all hundreds of them.
I'm going to say Kazu get out there and make sure the seals stay intact. Aruto can take care of repairing and replacing them later.
Yeah. Or if something direly needs to be repaired, then let me know and I'll swim out there and we'll take care of
Uh,
things.
I want
So
the
what you're saying
awesomeness.
is, I'm going out there to be a problem.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give him a
Don't
thumbs up.
just try to make sure no more harm comes to the seals. Just do what you can, but don't overly exert yourself.
Yes. I do not want to
And
have
then
to
I
scoop you
assume
out
he
of
has
the
a
lake.
waterproof radio. Is that
the
safe to
radio
assume since he's
waterproof?
made of water?
He does need a special waterproof radio in order for it to work with him.
So does he have that?
All right.
He does have one on him, yes.
Good.
Okay.
Call me if you need me.
So double check, make sure everyone's linked up to the same radio so we can all communicate to each other.
Now, this radio does not function underwater. Like, he's not going to be able to speak through the water into it,
You're telling
But
me
he
that
will
he's
be
not
able
a
to hear it.
dolphin?
but he will be able to hear through it.
Okay.
I want the Osno sisters conserving resources and ready to patch up any extra holes that come in. We want to focus enemies entering through one area.
They're both going to nod. We'll stay a little bit behind you then and come help when you need it.
All right. Sheena, you're with us on strike team. Ren, you keep an eye on things. Ryomi, you hang back. Only come up if things get dire.
Well, radio if you need me.
Will do.
How far can we make it, Eric, before we're going to enter
Engage the
initiative?
enemy.
Yeah.
I'll say this room. Just anywhere you want in this room.
I like
Yeah,
let's
I'm going to be hiding.
see. This, that,
Uh,
going. Actually, you know what? I like standing here too.
Yes,
Just
my
stand
no
behind the
stealth
counter.
proficiency. My 0 stealth proficiency.
Yeah.
The ninja, everybody. Oh God. Well, it's been nice knowing you.
It's fine. I'm standing next to you.
His ability to hide, immaculate. The vibrating staff with rings on it was probably a poor choice in hindsight for being stealthy.
And because I'm
God
standing
and
next to him,
Arden.
I
They don't
am
see shit.
invisible.
I don't know why we're trying to be stealthy.
Also, ignore the bless and the D4. I never turned those things off from the surgery.
I see.
We'll take my will of fire, however.
Is the only way into this room from here? At least from where we sense them coming from?
Unless they break more parts of this building, yes.
And for now, they're stuck in here that whole time we're having conversations.
They've been ransacking that room. They're now starting to move, and that's why initiative is being rolled.
Okie dokie.
I'll start here.
Boop.
Also, I don't know why you guys are stealthing. Aren't we trying to like keep them in that room?
Yes,
Yeah.
however, my big thing is surprising them with shadow possession. So,
Okay. I just assume we are gonna like prevent them from getting in this room and just try to stop them in the hallway and just spam AoEs down to push them back.
you know what? That's a good point.
I-
That's a good. I didn't realize how tight that corridor was. I kept
Yeah.
skimming over that. I didn't realize it was a 5-foot corridor.
Yeah, you're
All
right.
right. I can
I am
see
your
them from
shadow.
here. I can see them from wherever. Thanks, buddy. Alright, what is my initiative? Yeah, 9. I just want to make sure that it was right in the sheet here.
Her dex is
um,
higher than 1, but I'm giving her the 1.
Okay.
You've been chosen
And
as the token for their initiative. I will put you out here.
Interesting.
and for my plan, I get to set one at the start of combat, if I so choose.
I wonder how much fodder they are.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of my sessions of all time.
It's
Yeah.
it's fine. Um, you know what? I'm not gonna bother spending the brave order on this. I don't think that I need to set my extra plan.
Hopefully these things aren't tough.
Yeah,
I'm afraid that we're underestimating because there's a lot of them that are small, but they might actually be chunky.
I mean, we
yeah.
remember the horde battle from the orb.
Yeah. Are they similar?
When in doubt, Richie, we have Nova.
Oh yeah.
I know I can't see them or sense them at least, but are they similar in type to the flying entities we fought?
Those ones were just barely size medium, and they were kind of gargoyle shaped. These ones are more people shaped.
Okay.
So they're slightly bigger, but still medium size.
And then the ones we fought with the worm are like bestial, right?
Yes.
Okay. These
And
ones
they
are
were size
humanoid.
large, yeah?
Most of them were size large at the fight with the worm.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember what all this thing can summon.
Mm-hmm.
The statue being the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm ready. I have no more pre-game actions.
Would you like to do anything for your first turn?
Oh shit, that's right. I'm going first.
No, I pass. Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
The dude set up 17 ley lines and said, "All right, my first turn." Oh wait, I have a first turn.
I want to look at. Man, most of these are set on the opponents.
Yo, killer.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Hello?
What's the range? How far away is this? A little too far away. So
Man. So you can see what we are about to fight.
God, I have so many features.
Yes.
Bug or feature?
Yes. You know, like,
I
Now
was talking about the
imagine.
moth crawling across your screen.
uh, oh, you know what? That's something I can definitely do. Ito, Sheena, the two of you. I'm going to give you. Actually, do I have to have somebody marked for that? When I would analyze a creature with motherfucker. God damn it. I'm going to hold a bonus action. To analyze one of these motherfuckers when they come within 90 feet. 90 feet?
Okay.
60 feet. When they come within 60 feet.
All right.
And that was going to be the end of my turn.
All right. Well, Ito takes his turn. You can answer Killa.
Mm,
Game tomorrow, or does he have more time to prepare?
I don't fucking know, man. No, Killa. Nikki said that she won't be available tomorrow. She said it like last week. We were talking about things. It's in the chat. I don't remember if she said why. I don't know.
Probably work. I don't know.
Probably work. I know that some things got shaken up at work. Oh, right. She's doing carriage stuff Thursday after her work. So she's got work after she works. So
That's
I
crazy.
keep telling her not to overwork herself, but
Hmm.
I'm not physically there to stop her, so I really don't have a whole lot of control over things.
So what you're saying is she listens about as well as Zach does.
Zach, how well do you listen?
Well, considering he
have
hasn't done anything, and I told him to start taking his turn,
Um,
Well, to
so
be
when's
fair,
your
you're
check?
also asking me.
You said 90?
At 60.
60?
Yeah.
So don't cross this
Oh.
line.
That'll let me start analyzing them.
do you want me to draw that line for you?
No.
Okay.
Because I can only get to here. And I'll peek around the corner.
They're real gross and wet.
Hey,
Moist, even.
Hmm.
anything that I'd like to prepare. Oh, that could be cool to use. I haven't get to cast this yet. Is the door open? Can I see all the way into the room?
Yes, that's why I describe them as moist and gross.
Interesting.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
So it has range 120. It's 30 feet. Like box the whole room basically.
Thanks for measuring that out for me.
I could put a box in the room that can hurt them if they try to walk out of it. How's that sound?
Okay.
I like it.
Does it do anything to them while they're within it?
I don't know. Let's find out. We, we learn together.
Yeah, my box will do things to them while
Nope. Only when they try to leave the area. But other than that, they're stuck in a 30-foot cube. So.
I don't want to know anything about your box.
Well, too bad. I've made a fiery box in the room. Origin can be like here, I guess. That's about 30 feet.
He had the spicy chicken sandwich.
Please,
where's my
Mr.
funny?
DM, make me a box if you can.
Well,
Case
if you could mark where the corners are.
it's 30 feet. So here.
Okay. Next
Here.
corner.
Look at the
Here.
box. Thank you, Killa.
And here.
And the last one.
My cube with 5 sides. My 5 vertice cube.
The pentacube.
Uh,
God. I think one of my favorite jokes in the Minecraft movie is that the villain calls like the cube MacGuffin that you see in the trailers. She calls it the orb of dominance. and the first reaction is like, what do you mean orb?
Yeah,
Cube.
I agree. I agree. Line. That's what I'm looking for.
there's that.
Listen,
And
that's why it's the orb of dominance. It's
He's the
always
most
right.
aggressive orb. Oh.
that's it for me.
RE2.
That is a full
All
turn
right.
action.
So I'm just gonna move on forward my 30 feet as well. So that's 10, 20, 30. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do have so much more speed. Though that 90 does not look correct. It should be just 45. Um, let's see. Where'd that feature go? It's due to my fantastic dexterity, or elite agility as it is actually called. Your movement speed increases by 20. So yeah, it is 45. So I get another 15. So 10, and we'll say 15 right there. And now that I can actually see these guys, going to do one of my favorite combos, Grim Mask. And then I'm going to also drop a cube. Casting Wilt. It is a 45-foot cube, so it fills the entire room. Where's that Wilt button? So everyone in that room, make a DC 21 save or get marked with a seal of extraction. Also, as a result of my Grim Mask, they also take a bonus. Let's see, D8 plus 1 damage. Letter R, I say. Nice. Nice extra 9 damage. And then also as a result, this is 16 plus that 34. Am I mathing correctly? Click this button, click that button. And yeah, extra 50 damage of chakra, that is.
All right, the ones with the red marks passed.
Okay. So
The one with the green
therefore,
mark is the one that critically failed.
luckily for him, there is not a critical failure line.
For you, maybe.
Oh, well, it sounds like die for your insolence. But other than that, the ones that pass, they take half and don't get marked with the seal. Everyone else that failed or critically failed, they all get hit with a seal of extraction, which means that every time that they get smacked, they take a bonus 10 necrotic damage. Also, I forgot to ask, do any of these things count as plants, celestials, or demons? Because they have a penalty to their save.
They do not.
Okay, good. So yeah. So therefore it's just 5 extra damage in that case, since they're not one of the aforementioned creature types. And yeah, that's it for me.
Uh, took All right, they are still mostly fine.
Understandable. I only did 54 full damage.
No, that one did not pass. I'm going crazy. Okay. Sheena. Sheena, how fast are you again?
Very,
Very.
probably. Yeah.
And as far as her big techniques go, she could be using them, or she could wait for them to get closer.
This is true.
So she's going to do exactly that and wait for them to get closer.
All right. Sounds good.
I need to make 3 saves.
Yes. I request. That's
Against-
con and strength.
Dex saves. No one passed.
All right.
Con
they-
saves.
I will roll their damage.
1 person passed. Who's this one?
Okay. Lucky him.
Strength save. Not a single one of them passed.
Nice.
So none of them passed 2 saves.
No.
So they're all stuck in the cube. The ones that failed strength will get knocked back 30 feet. The ones that failed dex will take 5d10, which I rolled, and they all gain 1 rank of exhaustion, except for the one that passed the con.
And
then
since
they all
they
take
took
20.
damage, catch this D8 plus 6, I believe. Grand Mask is D8 plus that. So, yes. Catch this D8 plus 6 necrotic damage. And then also 50 chakra damage.
All right, the next wave of these 3.
They're doing a little bit better.
Yeah.
This one manages to go through.
DC is 22.
Still manages to get through.
All right. Good for them.
Poor homie. Now he's got to deal with us.
Here's that necrotic portion of damage that they no doubt took.
And then no one in that group made it through.
So you need me to, or well, they can just take the damage again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to use the same damage roll for all 3
Okay.
groups.
That sounds good.
I guess I'll just re-roll every turn. I guess.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But this one guy, he gets to go to there.
Oh, poor fucker.
He looks back. Guys? Why am I the only one here?
Guys?
All right, group 2. 1, 2, 3. This guy makes it.
Amazing.
All right, what about this? What about this line? Nope. No one makes it.
Do they
How
are
about this
they
line?
are they taking damage from having to crash into each other from getting yeeted back 30 feet? Or is it
I
a
would
harmless
assume not.
bounce?
I think it's just harmless. I think they just
Okay.
kind of like pile on top of each other and are like, ow.
Understandable.
Like Sentai villains,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This one makes it. It's always the middle one.
It's the weakest spot, apparently.
Yeah.
I'd believe it.
It's the one that's the most reinforced of the people trying to break through.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, group 3. Damn, off by 2.
How unfortunate. My condolences.
Nah, no condolences from me. Fuck them.
2 breakthrough in that group. This one and this one. This poor guy will be launched back to here. This guy makes it through. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. This one makes it through.
Oh wow.
The others get knocked back. All right, they've made their attempts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright. None of them. Yeah, not quite. Which means it is time for me to. And then, yeah. I'm going to run out to here. Actually, was
Nice.
I able to go one more? I think I was able to go one more. Bonus action, I would like to mark this one for read the enemy.
The one in the middle?
Mhm.
Okay.
And Eric. I'm going to do my investigation against him. I'm gonna analyze him.
8+ level, right?
Yes.
You pass by a good margin.
Okay. Tell me a trait.
See. Give me a D6.
5.
5. Oh, that's one of their clan traits. How dare you? Oh,
Sounds like jackpot to me.
Ninjutsu and Genjutsu they cast do not count as jutsu and instead are innate abilities.
Mm,
As a
okay.
result, they can have only the half amount listed.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. And I'm assuming water, but what chakra natures do they have? I get this from my preternatural awareness from them being within 90 feet with my sensing technique.
They have water and they have wind.
Water
Hmm.
and wind. Okay,
Interesting.
so we want to be hitting them with earth.
What are they resistant?
Notably that while they do have water and wind, it is not the same water and wind that you get from Kurime.
Okay. They have water and wind release. Their abilities do not count as jutsu, they're innate. So we're not going to be turning them off anytime soon.
Prize.
That's fine.
But I like
Yeah.
turning off jutsu.
You can still clash with them. You just
Yeah.
can't dispel without killing them.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, Breaking one of the following benefits. Uh, I am going to. I think I'm going to, because Sheena likes to get in there, right?
She is a melee version of Ito.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, I'm secretly a melee club.
In which case, I am going to place an enhanced sensory seal on her. Okay. So creatures cannot gain advantage against either of us as a result of being grappled or restrained. Additionally, features, jutsu, or traits grant no benefit as a result of being adjacent to you or any of their allies within 5 feet of you.
They're pack
Uh,
tactics, you bastard.
yeah, I figured they might have something. So as long as Sheena is within 30 feet of me, she has all those benefits.
Okay.
Right, my 45 feet. That's my bonus action. I am for my action going to cast Spider Lily. Black Spider Lily. Yeah, there we go. Let me just bring that one up on my sheet here. So I'm going to target the 6 here and then the front 2 that are still within the box.
As a
They each
reaction,
need. Okay.
the 6 that are out of the box,
Mm-hmm.
the front 3 are going to get down on all fours and spew out a large wall of water. The ones behind are going to throw out high pressure blasts of wind release from their mouths
Mm-hmm.
in order to fire a high pressure shot of water at people.
Hmm.
Okay.
The 3
Nasty.
people actually in the hallway, I need con save.
Whoa.
I'm going to giant palm rotation to give each of us advantage on this con save.
Nice.
Let
Spin
me
to
go ahead and do my
win.
shot first. Spin to win. Spin to win. Okay, and then my con save is a +9.
Oh yeah, Eric, question. Do these creatures look like they have any weapons in hand?
They've got these really sharp fin-like structure on their arms that looks like it could cut things.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, when the ones in front get down on all fours, they do jab the fins into the ground.
Mm. Interesting.
Sheena also needs to make the save. Ooh, D20. She does pass because of that advantage.
Hell yeah. I'm
Despite her
doing my
being
part.
despite her being a melee fighter type, she does not have con saves.
Mm.
I usually don't either. I'm just built different.
That you are, buddy. That you are. You may not be a Senju, but goddamn, are you built different?
Indeed.
Let's see. This does. Because everyone passed. Everyone takes 14. By everyone, I mean you three.
Yeah.
Yeah, just these three.
And what type of damage is it?
Cold. Whoops, that's not right.
My Hyuga Clan Jutsu that I use as a reaction do grant us damage resist. Let me double check just exactly how much it is.
Ooh. I like damage resist.
It is. Oh god, which one? It's my several feats, is it? Is it? Is it a Byaku? It's a Byakugan thing. Hold on. It's one of Byakugan's like 20 different potential abilities.
Well, he tries to find that. Apparently, an ex-Blizzard boss said that Oblivion Remastered could never hold up against modern masterpieces.
That's crazy.
I but but isn't it doing that? Isn't it doing exactly that?
What was once fantastic, now remastered, will never hold up against modern masterpieces. The bar has simply moved from safe open-world RPGs to what Elden Ring brought us all. I would love to be proven wrong, but I'm not.
Uh-huh.
Okay, buddy. Also, apparently I never re-downloaded the new clan document. Give me a second.
Mm.
I want to say it's like 5, but or 3. I think it's 3 for a C rank.
Well, we'll subtract off 3 and adjust accordingly. Mine is 11.
Clans. Give me Hyuga Man. Hyuga Man. Not data release. Not that bullshit. Get that shit out of here. Stupidest fucking god. Love the people that work on these books, but goddamn, no, that's stupid as shit. Okay, here we are. It is 3.
Cool.
So we take 11.
But now what does your jutsu do?
This I need a dexterity saving throw from all of them. From the 6 out in front and then the first 2 in the box. Those who fail are under shadow possession.
What's the DC?
21.
Pass. We'll see. We'll see. Pass. See. Pass. We'll see and we'll see. Okay. A lot of we'll sees. First one. Still no. Second one. Still no. Third one. Also no. You said DC 21
Yes.
passes.
Ah.
Hmm.
Passes. And passes.
Can you also mark the one that's marked by my exploit weakness? Because it can be important.
That one.
Yeah.
So the ones that failed are this one, this one, and the rest passed.
Okay.
Okay. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
The sudden wall of water was a little too much. Threw off your spider lily. Ito, go ahead.
Hmm. I'm now realizing I do not have any Earth release AoE.
Mm.
Interesting. In which case, so they're water.
Water
They've got
wind.
water and wind.
Hmm. That, still- Hmm. I gotta be so far.
Yeah.
Because you put them in a box and they couldn't advance.
Well, tell me it
No,
was like
no,
a.
he's right.
Tell
This
Tell
me
is
it
people
a
wasn't like
closer.
problem of
what?
your. This is a problem of your own making.
That's fine. I'll just. Doesn't this one become AoE if I change to wind? Oh, fire does. That could be interesting. You couldn't tell resistances though, right?
Not yet.
Can I notice resistance off my fire jutsu when they were crawling through it?
They are not resistant to fire.
Okay. And then this one's dead,
No, that one is marked with my exploit weakness.
and that does what? Should I hit that one?
No, that's the one that I'm studying to see how it reacts to everything.
Okay. So I should like this one, I guess, if I'm doing a 5-foot AoE.
Yeah, I mean, you can kill whatever the fuck you want.
Um, I can
It just
still like.
takes another bonus action to grab and to pick up another one.
Okay. So I'll target this one. Actually, how far is this? 30, 60 feet. I can just like cast spell, step back, right, and then get my 3/4 cover, total cover.
3/4 cover or anything. Around the corner.
Mr. DM, what would I
Hmm?
be under? What
If you
cover
just
would this?
if you just
Yeah, can I
poke your
just
head
like?
out.
Oh, Can I just like walk out, cast my jutsu, and
then step back. Yeah.
then what cover would this count as? This corner. I'm just curious. Since I recently learned cover, the existence of
Uh,
cover,
while you are poking your head out to do things, 3/4.
and then afterwards, I'm just behind the corner at the end of a
If
turn.
you're just behind the corner, pressed up against the wall, total cover.
Okay. I'll just keep it simple and just do this. Cause I should have the range for that. And then, yeah. Then it's a 30-foot cloud. Nah, I can't catch anyone. Oh well. If I shoot it farther, like here, would it reach these guys?
It's a cloud.
Yes.
And it hit these guys still too, right? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll cast it here, hitting these guys and
What
here.
you could also do is have it be here and then just extend forward.
Oh, like 60 feet and it's yeah, but I want to kill the ones that got through. I'm not particularly worried about these ones yet until they break through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd
Those
rather.
are those are future Ito's problem.
Yeah, these are future
That guy's
Ito
an asshole.
problems. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you knew your options.
No, I'll hit these 6 and these 4.
Okay. They all are now
Death
blind.
save. Well, I'm just gonna pop it now.
No, okay.
Just bonus action, blow it up. Alright, so
10
deck
of
save
them.
from them.
You said DC 22.
Yes. And then that's 23 damage. Let me double check there's nothing added to this. It shouldn't be. Yeah.
There's gonna
Nothing added.
be
Oh, I could
3
have done.
people that fail.
I could have done different jutsu, but it's fine. Also, did we get another Will of Fire for the start of this combat?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. New mission.
One, two, three.
Okay.
This one also fails. This one also fails.
And then the ones that fail take full damage and are burned.
This one fails. No, that one passes. I lied to you. This one failed.
Liar!
How could you do this?
And then I'll go back behind the corner.
RE2.
Okay. I'm looking up one thing because it might be really, really funny.
How funny we talking?
A certain move that I just learned from a scroll.
Genocide?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also thought that might be what's going on here.
Yeah, I actually, yeah, we'll just do that.
You're welcome for the lobbed meatball.
Yes, indeed.
Meatball.
Ain't that the truth? So gonna actually hold on. This icon. There we go. Gonna step like over here. And then I'm gonna point at this guy because line of sight and say you and all your kin be gone. And I'll cast genocide. And since I don't know the name of a clan, but I do know this specific creature, and I am going to assume that they are of a level equal or lower than my own.
They are lower than you.
Good. So then the target must make a con save. And then for every condition with a different name they are under the effects of, they suffer a -2 penalty on their save.
What's the DC?
The DC is going to be 21.
And they have a -2 penalty from being restrained.
Yeah. And then
Also
also,
burned.
yep.
All right.
He has to nat 20 this. He did not.
And there we go. Here
Poor
is,
bastard.
yeah. So first we hit him with 10d10 plus
poor
50
bastard.
necrotic damage. I said 50. And then because of the fact that this also is necrotic damage, is going to synergize with my mask. So here's another d8 plus 6. And then also, and the red dot, that means that it was one of the ones that passed, right? My wilt seal of
Yes.
extraction. Okay, so plus 1 then. And they also are going to go and take 50 chakra damage in addition to this. And yeah. Not bad. So there's 102 damage. Then
Right.
and then all creatures let's see, and then it says at the beginning of the affected creature's turn, pass or fail, tendrils of necrotic chakra leap out from the creature up to 100 feet to all other creatures that share the target's clan or bloodline based on what you choose. I chose bloodline. And all such creatures, including the target, must make the same saving throw, taking 50 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on success. And at the beginning of the creature's turns, it just keeps doing that. Let the propagation begin.
I see. Aw.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them have the health to survive that.
All right.
You know, earlier when I said we got this, I didn't realize how much we got this.
Right. Oh
Or,
man.
specifically, how much Arito got this.
Yeah. Oh, that is crazy. Minus 51 chakra.
Man, Aruto, real specialist at taking down groups of people.
Yeah,
Like I
and we're
said,
not
it's
even
our
worried
specialty.
about like, oh well, we don't want to get every Uchiha. No, no, these things are going to die. Like,
Yeah.
Like, between genocide and the 10,000 armed cannon, man, he's really good at taking out groups of people.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
He's like Siri. But is that your turn?
Is there anything I want to do for a bonus action? Um, that's a good question. I don't think there's anything I need to do.
Yeah,
I end my turn.
Sheena's just gonna sit there and watch what you just did to them. Look at you. look at them, look at you, look back at them.
They're already dead. They just don't know it yet.
It's
What was
really
that?
A secret tool that I picked up. Where were we at that we got those scrolls?
I don't even remember. Yeah, I think it was the Earth the Earth Kingdom Temple,
Yeah.
Earth Nation Temple, whatever.
Yep.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
No, it's because they've got the genocide scroll.
Yeah. And because I learned it from there, there's one less scroll floating around. So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Perfect.
So I'm just gonna start dragging motherfuckers off the board now. Hope you don't mind.
I can't wait to get Kazu's reaction whenever he rejoins us.
I am gonna look at Aruto like I was kind of looking forward to that.
I would also like to mention that it is spreading to the ones outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning Kazu.
Quick
get on
cut
the
to
radio.
Kazu. Quick cut to Kazu watching the dark tendrils emerge from the hole in the base to start stabbing into all of these fuckers out here. He's just looking around like, what in the fuck was that?
I'm
Genocide,
gonna
my
get on
young
the
Kazu.
radio and tell everyone that we clear out the ones in the building.
Kazu cuts in and outside the building apparently.
Oh no, the ones outside of the building haven't been damaged enough yet, at least not all of them.
Oh, okay.
Some of the ones that he's been dealing with die immediately,
Yeah.
but the ones he hasn't gotten to yet have not taken enough damage to die yet.
Okay.
Can your eye sense if more coming in the breach?
Yeah, I can see everything.
I just want to know if I can turn off concentration or not yet.
There's more coming from the darkness, but they're gonna take a couple of turns to get here.
So you can drop it.
I will drop
As
the
soon as I see
concentration.
another one, I'll cast it again, and that should do the other half.
Once I swear to God. Yeah, I'm just gonna be waiting here until we see more come in.
Is there anything we can do from here that we could think of to fix the hole?
You have Earth Release?
Mainly looking at the yes, but I'm also mainly looking at Mr. Seal. Is there some way we could
Mr. Seal,
reform this seal here to prevent the water from coming in?
Where's
'Cause
the
I could
nearest
easily
seal?
just earth wall, and just close it.
Right.
The nearest one is outside.
All right. There's
So,
nobody
best
close
bet-
by.
best thing we
Yeet
can
me
do here is
outside.
close it? Or what?
I'll just go out, pop outside real quick, take a look
Get
at a
out!
seal, and slap on
Oost.
a new one.
All right. So you could do this the funny way, or you can do this the easy way.
How funny we talking?
The three of you stacked on top of each other.
I love it.
Like we're talking like Four Sword style.
I'm talking Ito gets up on your shoulders, and then Arito gets up on his shoulders.
Yeah. Come on,
Perfect.
Sheena. You too. Get in here. Arito's light.
Yeah.
No, I think the three of you have the height to get up there.
Aw, but teamwork.
Listen, I'll just make sure you're all balanced.
Okay.
Make sure we have
Oh,
good
boy.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get him up there.
But yeah, I assume there's still some tables that haven't been shattered from them ransacking the place, or some sort of elevator of some kind, like a chair, table that could help us boost them up.
I think that
Uh,
the three of us on each other's backs are probably enough height.
yeah, it's enough for him to get up there with about around his diaphragm and above
Oh yeah, and
to
I can
be in the
just
water.
swim my way up, and Kazu can pull me. Between the two, yeah, I'm in the water.
Oh no,
Yeah.
oh no, the nearest seal is just like right there.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I look to my left. Oh, okay, so that's how she did it. Interesting, interesting. I say, all
Yeah,
right, you can let me down now. I'm
the
still in the
building.
water.
Glub glub. But the exterior of the base is just covered in these seals.
Okay, okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
So is it easy enough to replicate?
Oh, yeah. Given enough time, I probably would have just made this from scratch.
Yeah.
But now I don't have to. And I'll set to getting ready to draw some seals and everything. And make sure it's waterproof, because we will stick it back on the outside.
Arts and crafts with Arito.
Yeah.
So you're going to set some more seals on the inside.
Yeah, there'll be some on the inside.
Inside, outside.
Namely, I would like to ideally put in like some seals on the inside to help like reinforce the walls. So that way it's at least a little bit harder for things to break in. But I don't necessarily have anything in particular that I can think of that would do that. What Fuinjutsu do I know?
So while you look at your Fuinjutsu, I looked over because we have an ad break right now.
Mm-hmm.
I looked over to see what ad we got, and ad 3 of 4 was for a fast-acting erectile dysfunction gel.
I was like, cause it or help prevent it?
Oh my gosh.
Good question. Good question. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
And I just had to sit there stunned. But after making some of these seals, the reinforcements have showed up and are struggling to get in.
Good.
Damn, that's a shame.
Is
Anyway.
there a window?
No, the structural weakness.
You right. You right.
I believe it.
I will go walk myself to the other side where Kazu went outside. Poke my head out
Your
and
ma-
say, "You and your kin now die."
your mad scientist friend treats this place like the Geth treat their ships.
There.
Understandable.
Um.
And minus 50 more.
So do I need the earth wall to close this breach?
To close it properly, yes. But
Mhm.
the barrier is now reinforced. That place will be fine. It is a slightly less leaky faucet. You're gonna want a
So
bucket to like set in the middle of that box, though.
I'll just go ahead and do it, just
Yeah.
for the sake of doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to have to come back here as a emergency and find it with like 4 inches of water throughout the place.
Just close that up, just to make sure we don't have to really worry about it again. At least not for a while.
Yep. All right, cool. And I cast Genocide again, and that theoretically should do the trick to finish off the rest.
With Kazu helping, it'll finish them off before they can do anything substantial to the building.
Good.
However, there are even more approaching.
Yeah, because it'll keep propagating ad infinitum. Each round it does that 10d10 plus 50 and a d8 plus 1, because might as well just keep the mask on. It's one chakra to maintain. And I just keep casting Genocide, so they just keep getting affected again and again.
We might need to address the root cause of this. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the genocide is going to just keep going
Yes.
unless they start like spacing them out. That's like it's not
They
going to
are
be an issue.
they are spaced out enough that once the genocide propagates through the ones around the base, it doesn't have the reach to get to the next wave of people.
Oh, okay. Range thing. Gotcha. Yeah, because its jump is in fact only
100 feet.
I think it's a little further than that. Hold on. What did I read
Hmm.
earlier?
I thought
Yeah, it's
it was
100
I
feet.
mean,
Yeah.
okay.
I was about to say, even if it's 500 feet, it doesn't have the reach to hit the next wave of people.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah,
Um,
sounds like we might need to go topside.
yeah. In which case, I think that we might just bring the crew. In that case, we have the Asuna sisters and Kazu focus on keeping the bulk of them off of us.
Yep.
I mean, you can clear out large swaths if need be, but the rest of us need to be a strike team and take care of it. Been running support and interference
Yep.
between the two teams.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. I'll radio in and fill everybody else in.
That you guys are gonna go deal with whatever's causing that darkness over there.
Yeah, and we're taking the whole crew
Yeah.
topside with the Asuna sisters and Kazu handling the ones that are in the water to keep them off of the rest of us.
All right. Give me 3 con saves with advantage.
I
Three
like 3
con
con
saves with
saves.
advantage.
Yes.
Consistent.
Arito passes all 3.
What's happening?
Nobuyuki passes all 3. I need 3 con saves with advantage from you.
Oh, not good at those.
Unless you're gonna use your new tool, in which case I will need no con saves from you.
What is this for?
Swimming to the surface, I assume.
Damage you're taking on the way
From
Mm.
what?
from the creatures.
Yeah, swimming through the
Yeah.
enemies.
While Kazuya and the sisters are keeping most of them off of you, Occasionally one gets a shot off. And
Like a pot
when
shot?
occasionally one gets a shot off and there's a lot of them, that one adds up.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's fair enough.
So, what's the damage?
48, unless you passed all three, in which case it's 24.
All right.
Right.
24.
And this is affected by damage reduction? Question mark.
Yeah, what's the damage type?
This one is wind.
All right.
Okay.
4
Well,
damage.
unfortunate. Math. Okay. Okay.
Cool.
How much damage am I taking? 48?
You're
did I
taking
add?
40. You are taking 48.
Oh, that's a lot.
You blink and it's gone. Don't worry about it.
You'll be all right. I believe in you.
Believe in the man that believes in you.
All right. So, we arrive at the surface and find.
That's what I'm getting. No. Want the corner so that I can stretch the image. Yeah, it looks fine. Behold, a new map.
Ooh.
Each episode. Woo.
Hell yeah!
Go ahead and drag yourselves wherever you want in that box.
Okay, this box. I choose. Behind these rocks.
You know what? It helps if I put these things on the token layer and not the map layer.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, yo, you vulnerable to fire, right?
Are you about to find out?
Yeah,
Damn straight.
it's on site.
Damn Skippy.
Swim out the water, make eye contact, be gone.
Actually,
Phoenix fire.
Nova.
sure, I can slightly more of the water.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Let me add your friends.
No,
Ah,
he doesn't have
Zeus
friends.
here.
Look at him.
I said your
Oh,
friends.
Yeah, our
We definitely
friends.
have friends.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I look at screen. I don't.
You just don't.
I don't know if I like.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't ask if you liked it.
Dang, that's crazy.
I-
Is this the entity he detected?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I wish he didn't detect it.
I agree.
So
You
it
think I
is.
want to be here with that?
It's currently got its hands in the water, and it is leaned over, and there's a stream of like these small spores that pour out of its mouth and eyes into the water that once they make contact with the water quickly start growing into those creatures that swim off towards the base.
Oh.
I hate.
Good thing you suggested we come up here.
Yeah. That thing was not going to stop anytime soon.
No. Good thing it is now. So that Nova you
Yep.
mentioned.
Sure as hell about to. Now, I'm not saying that we lead with Nova. I'm just asking how many people here can use fire release?
We're leading with Nova.
It's
There's
so
no
weird.
reason not to.
Oh,
The answer is 4 people.
I see. Does that include the party?
Yes. That is everyone currently out there on the field on your side.
Hmm. I see.
Though, let's find out if it is resistant or immune to fire first.
Yeah. I wait. Hasn't noticed us yet.
If it has, it's made no motion to do anything about you being there.
Okay. In which case, I would like to go ahead and exploit weakness, and I'd like at least one round of analyzing it.
Sounds like a
Go
plan.
ahead.
Uh, 30. So if it's level 22 or below,
Oh, what a shame.
it's 23.
No, you passed.
Oh,
It was a shame for me. I was hoping for your downfall.
you
That's
know what? Fair
crazy.
enough. Fair enough. I too sometimes wish for my own downfall.
Couldn't be me.
Wishing for people's downfall or wishing for your own downfall?
Wishing for my own downfall.
Which means he's more than willing to wish for Nobuyuki's downfall.
Oh, hold on now.
If I
Probably
need
wrong.
to, yeah, because it's for the best.
I suddenly don't feel safe.
Don't sweat
I've
the
seen you cast
details.
genocide.
All of the Hyuga gone.
Damn, sorry, Sumi.
She's far enough away.
He's
It's probably
just too
fine.
awesome. Fucking Mega Mind. He's just too awesome.
Oh gosh. All right, so we roll our initiative, or are we wrapping it here, or what?
Roll your initiative. I will put up the tracker.
But... Oh, there we are. That's a me initiative.
And then I will add these goobers. There's 5 of them. 5d20. How good's your proficiency? There you are. Kazu, how good's your initiative? About that good, huh?
Hmm.
It's not a very dexterous boy.
Sheena has a we'll say Arito goes first.
Cool.
Rin.
Is she the 4?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. She's a support
Yeah.
character. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Kurime, it's a good thing you rolled high. Yeah, and then I need to add this thing. All right.
No, you don't. Just let us wail on it. It's
Yeah,
distracted.
Go ahead.
forget for a few turns. Okay. So what was the trait that I learned?
Give me a. Oops. It helps if I click on the right things. Give me a D6 again.
Whoop. 3.
3. That's one of its role traits. Allies within 30 feet of it that would regain HP or regain additional HP.
Gross.
Hmm. Your
I will
feature.
tell the
Give it to
party.
me. Let me stop.
I will tell the party that it can boost the health of those around it.
Hmm. This map's only big enough for one healer.
Rin sitting there with her minor in healing.
No.
It's just the gif of the Muppet with like the shifty eyes.
Yeah. Oh gosh. But does she really? Huh. Today I learned.
Only D rank.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pocket healing.
Yeah, when I said a minor in healing, I meant a minor in healing.
Okay. Okay. This is allowed. All right. So, did Nobuyuki learn anything else? Elements,
No, that's all I
nature
get to
releases.
learn from
All
them.
right. Cool.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Yes, it is within range for me to learn nature releases and such.
What's he smell like?
Nature releases, what jutsu? It smells like driftwood and scallops. Um,
Uh,
it is. Okay, nature releases.
Water, earth, uh, they are together in a similar way to Haru and Kurime.
Wood release, okay. Is it concentrating on jutsu?
Not a jutsu, but yes.
Is it affected by a jutsu?
Yes.
What is the highest rank of jutsu it has access to?
Let me double check. Uh, A, but it has singular S rank that it's been granted.
Okay. While it is marked by my exploit weakness, it has a -5 to contested skill checks against me, and it cannot gain advantage on attacks against creatures allied to me that can hear me and are under the effects of my current plans. That being said, with marking it with exploit weakness, I am allowed to put a sensory seal on somebody. I'm going to be putting sensory seals on. Let's see. I'm gonna be putting sensory seals on Haru and not. Yeah, Haru. Yeah, Haru and Kazu. And it's going to be the same one as before. The allied perception. They cannot. Creatures can't gain advantage against them as a result of grapple, restrain, and features, jutsu, and traits grant no bonus as a result of being adjacent to me or any allies within 5 feet. And then I get to give a plan to somebody. I'm going to give Queen's plan to Sheena.
Okay.
Carry on.
RE2, what's your plan?
All right.
Why is it cast genocide again for the funny?
You're not wrong. It would, in fact, be extremely funny. I'm not going to do so immediately, however. I think what I would like to do, however, is, as the saying goes, get back to basics and hit him with some Phoenix Fire. And, we'll upcast it to what's the maximum ranks of burn that you can get again?
5.
5. All right, so that's 3, 4, 5. So we'll cast it at B rank because assuming that it fails all con saves, that's 5 ranks of burned right there, out the box.
I thought it was like if it's hit by 2 or more, then it can gain a rank.
Oh yeah, you're right. I did just
Okay.
skip over that clause. Oh well. Then I'll still proceed with going with the B rank because more hits, more funny, more damage. And for the
Like
bonus
all those things.
action, actually, you know what? Let's do us a huge, gigantic favor. Let's put a hex on him. What's my range on this? Is it 30 feet? How far? Whoopsie daisy. How far away are you? 45, so I'll schmoove my way like here. Perfect. So he is hexed, and then we get him with the Phoenix Fire. We get 5 shots since I upcast it to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let the blasting begin. Ignore that chakra damage. I forgot to toggle those things. How many of those actually end up hitting? And why is the answer like 3?
Hit, miss, hit, miss, hit.
All right. The AC is at least 29.
4,
Or at
5,
most 29, shall I say.
9, 12.
That sounds about right. Also, since two things hit, make a con save. DC 21. Actually, no, 22. Because I keep forgetting I have a +1 on ninjutsu saves. Actually, no, that just makes it 21 still. Never mind. Does it pass? And why is the answer no?
Hello?
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 I'm back. Is it my turn?
Not yet.
About to be. Oh, also, it was hit. What's the conditions for Hex again? Okay, this does not interact with Hex. It lives a little while longer.
It's con save. What was the DC you said?
21.
Can it get there off of 1? I believe. It got there. It needed exactly a 6.
That's crazy. So 21 minus 6 makes 15. It rolled a 2. So that means it has a plus 13 in con. Carry on. Or at least for its con saves. Put it that way.
Correct. Free information.
Yes. Because I know math.
Yes. God, I love math.
Would you like to do anything else?
No, that's it. You passed my save, so you're not burning. Oh, most important thing of why I did that. Did it take reduced damage? Or did it seem like it took full?
It took heavily reduced damage compared to what you did.
All right. Nova, not the move.
Unfortunate.
Except at the end to turn it to ash, because that's real
Oh, yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I will tell you, not because it's resistant to fire.
Funny?
That was not what was reducing the damage.
Oh. I'm relate this back to Nobuyuki. Do
So
more
Yeah,
it's not
analysis.
resistant to fire?
it was just damage reduction that dropped the damage so heavily.
Oh, okay. Just flat damage reduction. Okay. Well, in that case, Nova's back on the menu, boys.
We just hit it hard.
Yeah.
I've got a plan. What if we hit it really hard?
Exactly.
I've got a plan. I swear to God, if you say hit it really hard, what if we hit it really hard together?
Can you read that line of text, Eric, and tell me if that gets through damage resistance or just the text resistance? As
It
the
does not
relevant
get through
line of
damage
text.
reduction.
Okay.
Dang.
That's just the keyword resistance.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. I don't really have a way of dealing with that thing's damage resistance, I don't think.
I mean, it's not like he was dealing a lot of individual damage there. It probably doesn't have more than like 4 or 5. I don't think it's going to be an issue. We just have to be hitting it from more than like 4 or 5.
Which, boy, you guys are real good at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
How long has it been since we were underwater?
uh, 15 minutes.
lost my notes.
Is that it for Arito? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, that's it.
Thank
I walked
Okay.
away to get a muffin.
Understandable.
You know what? Fair. You were forgiven.
A banana nut
Alright.
muffin at that.
So what I'm hearing is I swapped places with it, so it's your guys' problem.
Wait, hold on.
It'll be funny.
I'm not saying
I'm
it's a
down.
bad idea. I'm just saying, hold on. Let's think about this.
Not immune to fire. Or resistant, I guess. I guess I get to try out my new jutsu. It could be fun.
Well, first,
Oh,
Uh,
professor.
no, it's going to use a reaction.
Oh, okay.
I think right here.
Hey, I'm in that sphere.
Oh, that's not how I want to.
Don't worry. You're within my sphere radius.
Do you need help measuring?
There we go. That's
Oh,
better.
you got it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Do
was
you
just
need me to
measuring
hold
it
it?
wrong. No, I got it.
Too late. I'm already helping you.
Okay.
My sphere is different than yours for some reason.
It's on Snap to Corner.
Oh, yours is on Snap to Corner.
Yeah.
There you go. You can now do whatever you need.
But everyone in that
Uh-huh.
needs to make a strength save as it sticks its hands into the sand and from underneath you starts to erupt from the earth a tree.
Whoa.
A withered and gnarled tree.
I would like to auto succeed.
You move beside me. Okay, I will giant palm rotation for that.
I'm gonna spend 3 focus points to auto succeed a saving throw. Because
Nice.
my
Okay.
strength is
So
only +3.
Karime and I have advantage.
I'll take a 19. Is it enough? That's another story, but I'll take a 19.
Hey, nice.
Very nice.
Kazu, how good's your strength save? With bonus. Not enough. Got it.
Oh no.
Sheena does not pass that. Rin definitely does not pass that. 16 plus whatever you have for strength. Not enough for her to pass that.
Fascinating.
She's off by 1.
Damn.
Wow. So what I'm hearing is I just barely passed, yeah? Or barely failed.
You failed by 2.
Dang.
Everyone not named Nobuyuki, Ito, or Haru is now restrained as the tree completely captures and binds them inside of it.
How unfortunate. I don't need to move.
Take that.
They gain 3 ranks of sealed, have
Hmm.
total cover from all
Oh.
creatures,
Hmm.
and will take damage at the beginning of their turns.
Okay.
So I'm going to use this one.
Okay.
What does seal do? Does anyone know off the top of their head?
Increases depending on the rank or how many seals you have. It increases the amount of chakra it takes to cast abilities. So let me double check exactly how much. How many seals?
3.
3.
3, right?
So your chakra cost of ninjutsu genjutsu is +6. You have a -3 to your ninjutsu and genjutsu save DCs.
Okay.
And you can use your action to make an in-shower illusions check to remove a rank of the condition. And if you go 5 over, you get to remove 1 more for every 5 over.
Yeah, so if
Question.
you roll 25 on your ninja or illusions check, then you remove all 3 ranks.
Okay. Question. What is the what type of condition is this? Like mental, physical,
I think it's
elemental?
mental. It's
Okay.
mental.
Mental.
Okay.
But it goes to Sheena, who immediately starts to take the damage because she starts her turn with it.
Yeah. Let's see. Randall, are you within 30 feet of me? Say that you are. Gosh darn
Sheena's
it,
not on
woman.
the initiative
am.
for me. Is Sheena on the initiative for you guys?
Yeah.
No. I don't
Not for
believe.
me.
No.
This is my turn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I see.
She's. Huh?
Yeah, she know there.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Let me refresh.
Now it says she's there? Yeah. Now it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, she is. That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know. Weird.
yeah, no, I refreshed the page and it was fine.
I thought it was my turn. I was so ready to do my new jutsu. Ooey.
She takes 36 health and chakra damage.
Wow.
Hope and chakra.
All right.
That's gross.
She's gonna use her action to make strength save. And not pass. And she will cry.
Quick question. Is this something that it's concentrating on?
No.
Mm.
This tree stays until dispelled or destroyed.
All right, I can cook with
Gross.
that. Because it's just a jutsu, yeah. All right, I solve
Uh,
everyone's problems except for Randall.
Unless it has the thing that makes it an ability like its spawn do.
Yeah, that's true. That would be a monkey wrench in the plan.
Mm-hmm.
press the wrong button. And now I get. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. What is wrong with me?
You're a fool, Eric. You're a fool.
Okay, there we go. Ito, go ahead.
Now. So is this tree something I need to worry about, or do you guys have an answer for it?
I've got an answer for it,
Yeah,
assumedly.
I don't have an immediate answer. I'm just gonna work on trying to lock it down.
They have an answer, TM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, I will move out of the tree.
Yes. Destroy it with extreme prejudice.
I'm gonna like walk over here.
Shinra Tensei.
I don't think I need to do all that. I think someone else can handle it. I hope, but I'm gonna use my new jutsu.
Ooh.
If you could bring out the
Swim the
entity,
water
brother.
lion.
I'm gonna spend my full turn making a giant water chakra lion.
And it's huge.
Oh my god, is
It is
that
a huge.
Aslan?
Yes.
No, not quite.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I thought it was a snowy Aslan.
And now that you guys can see it, I will add it to everyone's journal for you to look at the picture
Woohoo.
I like picture
and also
H2
see what it's called.
H2 lion.
Can you even control the token?
Do you not have control? You should have control.
I cannot control it.
Shit, I
I
guess
just
you
drag
don't.
on my. Or,
Hold on, yeah, I gotcha. How about now?
yes, I have control it now. I would like to make it. I can't get inside of it yet. I'll just put it here, here, here.
Are you going to pilot the water lion mech?
I can get inside of it and give myself total cover. This is
Zach,
how
do you
I
mind
figured out
rolling
it
initiative for it?
Amazing.
Oh,
Uh, sec.
sorry, we're excited.
Sorry. That because it does have its own separate, just decks, I guess.
There's a button that says initiative on it, but
Oh, it's
yes, Dex will
oh,
work too.
If I recall, the NPCs don't. You just have to click their name. Yeah.
There's an int button next to armor class, or init.
Is it?
I click it.
Oh yeah, so there is.
-3. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know why it's plus minus 4.
Whoa!
Because
So
it
so
doesn't. Zach, I would like you to look at its dexterity.
it's +3.
Oh no, it is +3. Why is it
Yeah, I don't know.
calculating?
I don't know why it's plus
Negative
minus 4.8. I don't.
484.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
That
I
is
also don't know why
crazy.
it's doing it that way. That's
Oh,
strange.
I'll just use Dex. It's fine. I'll just click Dex. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, is it
So
calculating off of intelligence?
Maybe.
oh yeah, it could be
Because
doing that.
I think it does it
It
by
should be
intelligence by default.
But what's
Should-
weird is that there's not a setting to change that.
I think it's on the base.
I'll-
sheet. I don't know. It's fucky. Just you click the
I'll look
dexterity.
through. That's my full turn. That's all I can do. It
All
takes my
right.
full turn to do that.
Cool.
Karime taking this damage.
Oh, Karime. Come on, girl.
That was not the right button. I mistyped. There we go. 24 to health and chakra.
God.
And she will spend her action trying to escape.
Okay, now it's correct. For some reason, just in the attributes and abilities tab, it's just saying its initiative was -4.8. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
why.
that'll do it.
Oh, girl.
So I just changed it to 3.
Strange.
It wasn't even intelligence initiative. It was just initiative bonus was -4. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Haru's gonna try to just break the tree.
Yeah.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the two sisters solve their problems.
Yeah.
I mean,
she does
giant
wield the
axe wielder.
exactly.
You
Behold
take the axe to the tree, it tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna cast Judgment Cut.
God, that sounds so cool.
Fantastic.
Yes, because all creatures within 5 feet of a space of her choice needs to make a dex save. A tree can't pass a dex save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or take a
That's right.
shitload of slashing damage.
I see.
How much health does this tree have? Why is it about to be not enough?
Yeah, definitely not enough.
Oh, you know what? It might have enough. Damn, that's more than enough. So she can do it again.
Yeah.
The tree still stands.
Dang, that's crazy.
She will be ported over to here by the end of her 2 judgment cuts.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, seeing how things are going, I'm going to use my bonus action to give the group. Actually, do I use bonus action or just use my action for this?
The tree is at roughly 40%.
What do you mean 40%?
Health.
It's 40% broken.
Oh.
Oh, the one.
The
Which?
tree
The one
that has us
restraining the
trapped.
people.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Well. Yeah, I'm not real good at breaking shit, but you know what I am good at? I'm good at giving everybody 20 temporary HP every turn. So I'm gonna be doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be my action bonus action for this turn. I would like to analyze it again.
Okay.
Plus 21. 31.
Sorry, the DC goes up every time you try to analyze it.
Well, that is higher than I rolled last time, so
I'm also fucking with you. Of course you passed.
anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna move up. Everybody has my temporary HP, and here
In
is
fact,
that
with your bonus, you cannot
D6.
fail.
God damn. There's my
Nice.
D6. 1.
That's also a roll trait. That one is when you would cast a jutsu that can target allied creatures with supportive effect, it is automatically upcast by 1 rank.
Gross.
Hmm.
Well, now I know. I mean, we should probably expect some little shits. I guess, yeah. I mean, we should expect that to begin with. But anyway,
He will regret it.
we expect little shits. Everybody's going to have 20 temporary HP that is going to refresh at the start of their turn. And I'll just hold on to my whatchamacallit? I'll hold on to my reaction. This does mean
You know who's not going to hold on to their reaction?
ooh,
This thing.
oh,
Ah, it's summoning them,
oh.
or they're crawling out of the water.
Yeah. Is it still spitting out spores?
Currently.
Okay.
Are these legendary actions or reactions?
It's using its reaction.
So it's used 2 reactions.
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay.
And they go after this thing.
Nobuyuki, you should hit me with a Subaki. It'd be real funny.
Yeah, I'll get everybody to Suaki on my next turn.
H2 Lion.
So first I was just gonna full on maul the big thing, but you brought entities. And something cool that my lion can do is have a breath weapon.
Oh,
Surprised the
After
lion has a
charge.
breath weapon.
But the lion will exhale pure water release chakra in a cone that's gonna hit everyone. And I need dex saves equal to DC 22 because it uses my dex save or save DC. Oh yeah, I should probably.
Uh, fail, fail, fail. They all fail. Two of them critically so. Those ones.
And then that's its action. I don't really want to move it, so I'll just leave it here.
Rin's gonna take some damage, unfortunately for her.
good thing she's got temporary health.
Oh! Good thing she's temp HP.
That's what I'm saying. Girl.
Do you need a roll concentration save?
No, it's not concentrating.
It's just something it did.
Yep.
DC.
Yeah, I did. And now it's there.
And it's made out
Yeah.
of wood or stone.
Mm-hmm. Wood.
Wood.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not pseudo wudo situation.
it's
I gotta be sure these days.
You know what? Fair.
I was
Valid.
fooled once, I'll not be fooled again.
When it has the water release chakra shot at it, it does a little dance. Her poor chakra pool. She's gonna try to get out. And fail miserably, just like everyone else.
God.
I will call out, I'll free us all.
For he is the Messiah.
I'm not
All
going to
hail
say
Ninja
no.
Jesus. All hail Ninja Jesus.
Oh, poor Kazu. Kazu doesn't have a whole lot of chakra normally.
Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot give temporary health for chakra.
Damn, he is also not free.
Oh my god, Kazu! My guy!
This thing
Mm-hmm.
is going to stop pouring spores out of its mouth and eyes,
Good.
and different kind of spores are going to cloud around it from the top of its head.
Not good.
Gross.
Let me show the area. It would help if I clicked C on player permissions. There we go.
Oh, you fool. You approached me. You've made my plan that
Not
much
know the
easier.
mistake that you have committed.
Okay.
Nope, not there. There we go.
Now that complicates things a teaspoonful.
The four over here are gonna hold. These two, however, Ito, how you doing?
What's happening?
They're each going to fire 4 wind bullets at you.
Mm.
Mm.
Wait. Let me double check. 'Cause I think this cares about. I'll just make an earth wall. And it's these two next to me.
The two that are close to you, yeah.
Would they happen to have a climb speed?
You have no idea.
Can I just put a box around them?
You could.
Because would that be what? 5, 10, 15,
Theoretically, it is
25?
possible.
Can I just put them in a box?
It sounds like it.
You could.
Okay, I'd like to just put them in a box. And then I'll just
Fantastic.
pull the health real quick.
Okay, I was worried for nothing. Never mind.
42 HP with wall.
How many of those hit the wall?
22 or AC 22. So one, I guess, the first one.
Uh-oh.
And then it is 5 DR versus all sources. And is this slashing or wind?
Wind.
Okay, so I just take 5 less. The wall takes 5 less.
The wall takes 8.
Good wall.
I'll write it down. Could you draw the box somehow?
It was just like kind of this shaped.
It's just like a diamond around them. Just like, you know.
Yeah, that's close enough.
It's a
good enough.
quadrilateral, some description.
Yeah. Yeah, good enough.
Polygon, some description. You know, area.
Yeah.
Close enough.
All right, cool.
Look, it's made of sand, not solid earth, so it's a little strange looking.
What was the 42 minus 8?
But that's their turn. Speaking of turns,
Mm-hmm.
take this 78
Oh, okay.
to both
Awesome.
health and chakra.
Okie dokie.
You said that, and all I could hear was Stitch.
Oh, that's funny. All right. So now that that is done, going to cast Wilt centered on myself because literally that 45-foot cube covers basically this entire map, just about. Of course, only enemies are affected, and each and every one of them needs to make a Constitution save. And plants, looking at you, big man, and this tree that's holding me, celestials and demons all make this save at disadvantage.
The tree cannot pass. The tree creature, however, still might. How does a 23 sound? Or no, not 23. It's 17.
17, you say?
Significantly less than 23.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
17.
what if it were actually a 25?
Okay.
We see that complicates things.
Yeah, that is in fact better. You get to dodge being hit with the seal of extraction. However, that is not my main focus. It's all this damage that I'm trying to deliver straight to you. Hmm, less than
3 of
usual.
them pass.
It's
This one
hexed.
failed.
Hold on. This, whoops, not scroll. This is a medical jutsu memory serves. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, Mr. Big Tree Man, he's hexed. He gets to take an extra.
I mean, the tree was going to explode anyway.
Well, no, I'm talking the tree creature.
No, I accidentally clicked the bubble away, but the tree was going to explode from the wilt anyway.
Correct. He takes an extra shaman's hex, 8 damage, halved, of course.
Okay.
All right, so now I have my bonus action, so I'm going to take one step back. So that way, Ren is now within 30 feet of me, and I'm going to cast my Aura of Purity. At S rank, I presume, so we'll actually counteract it. And all of our seals gone.
As mental
They're no longer
condition.
sealed.
Yeah. All right. So that's an action bonus. Gosh darn it. I thought I clicked away. So that's an action and bonus action. So on to Sheena. Destroy them.
As a reaction,
I swear. I will react, burn you to ashes. Bunny.
Paul.
going to make a second one.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
mm, mm, mm. It's slightly more complicated than I first anticipated.
It's okay. Nova centered on us.
I'm not saying we don't. I'm just saying that if we do, we need some moldings.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what Sheena's gonna do?
Blow it up. Hold on. They share a
Fingers.
health pool. Or is it a new health pool?
That one has a different health pool. I just copied the token.
Okay. Carry on.
Control F, not working the way I want it to. There we go. She's going to bonus action throw a kunai at this one. And miss.
Oh.
Dang.
So instead she's just going to walk over to it and cast Bang.
Fair.
That's pretty good.
for enough to explode the clone.
Jesus.
Well done.
Clone's
She
only
just
got 100 HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good intel.
But you see her just walk up, charging lightning along her arm until it concentrates into a point at the end of her finger. She points up at the thing, and then the thing is no longer there.
Hmm.
Your ability to hear also no longer there.
Ah, it's fine. I'll fix it later.
Ever have a gunshot go off next to your ear? Yeah, it's like that.
No, can't say that I have.
It's not fun.
Ito, it's your turn. You may now do the thing if you so choose.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I was sealed earlier, so therefore the DC for that wilt should have been 3 less.
I don't think it mattered either way.
Probably didn't, but in case it did, one of the ones that got affected maybe didn't. I don't know. Anyways.
It did not matter. Those who passed were already going to pass. Those who failed were already going to fail.
Perfect.
Are you about to cast Railgun? I think you might be muted, by the way.
Oh, I was just crying about how I'm too far to enter my Gundam. Sorry.
Okay,
And
that's
I was
crazy.
measuring things out. But I did not think of Railgun. I was thinking of a different jutsu.
Oh.
Um, so we determined they're not resistant to fire. Both of these
Correct.
enemies, right? Okay. I might
As far as you're
use-
aware, not resistant to fire.
You may
Can I
reduce them
measure-
to ash with extreme prejudice.
possible to measure in cone. Here, so I can make it Miss Cosmo. You see the cone? You recognize the cone, Mr. DM?
Yes, the cone is overlapping with your teammates and only your teammates.
How about now?
What about now?
Yeah, there we go. That looks good.
Okay, this would hit these ones, right? These aren't like hidden behind cover or something.
I mean, they have half cover because of the big tree thing.
Would it hit
But
them? Is basically what I'm asking.
but yes, it'll
Okay.
hit them.
If they get bonuses, that's fine. I just want to make sure I hit everything. I'm gonna fire devastation.
It's fine.
No upcast, just flat casting the jutsu.
The-
So,
the
dex saves from
tree.
them. DC 22. Does the tree just turn whenever someone hits them?
There's a fire release.
Yes.
Yeah, just like the one I cast earlier.
That's
Yeah,
Everyone
no,
in this.
I
So
recognize.
before the fire devastation, the spores will ignite, and everyone will need to make a dex save.
like there were
That's
spores.
inside the spore cloud.
Oh, the spores. Oh,
Um,
my bad.
It's
actually,
fine.
no.
No.
Never
This
mind.
is fine.
He's always producing more, isn't he? So even my wilt would have taken out a cube worth of spores, but it would just made more.
Yeah.
So
I'll cover me and actually Richie. Do you still have blue fire?
Your wilt
Yeah.
shut down the spores until the end of your turn.
that's crazy.
Add that 14 to the damage, please.
Okay.
Because it is a refined jutsu. So I get to add
Actually,
damage.
that is a good point. It is incredibly. No, actually, no. I don't think it has that line. That's only flame armor.
Okay.
So what are the spores? They just explode and I need to make a save?
Yes.
Let's
Richie,
see.
we have advantage on it. I'm casting Giant Palm Rotation. We also
Cool.
have resist and damage to resist.
What save do you want? Dex? Con?
Dex.
I'm just gonna auto pass
Okay.
with my focus points again.
All right. So advantage, and we have resistance to this damage. You said.
Not resistance, damage reduction.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be another. It's gonna be -3 damage.
Man, that's crazy.
Damn.
Does that mean they also have to roll for the spores?
Yes.
Oh, my lion.
It's fine. Your line's resistant to fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should be.
It is resistant to fire, but it still needs to roll.
The players pass. Anything that isn't a player failed.
Is this a saver suck or are we taking some chip damage?
You'll take half.
I hope I didn't cause too much damage. This was not intended.
Since I critically pass, I take nothing, right?
Oh, that's not that bad. Did I get your temporary HP?
Everybody
Flank
got my
range?
temporary HP.
Oh
And
yeah,
that was
you're right.
125, like last time? Or?
Forgot about that.
You refresh the start of your turn.
I know, but it was 25?
I think it's just 20.
Yeah, it's just
Just
20.
Yeah, it's just 20.
So 37 halved is
Less than 20.
less than 20.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still in range to get a refresh? Or
Yeah, you just
oh well, it's at starter turn, so I guess I do need to know.
yeah, start of turn. It's 30 feet.
Are we rounding up?
No, we
Yes.
round down.
We round
Oh.
down minimum one.
Zach wanted me to round up, so for him specifically, round up.
I read the features wrong. It is round down.
Oh! Now you want me to round up.
No, I read it wrong. I'll admit it. I read it wrong.
He was giving me so much shit earlier today during his level up.
Is the damage reduction then damage? Then the damage half? No, because we take half damage and then we reduce that damage. So I'm being retarded. Anyway, carry on.
Is there a better way to track?
Yeah, it's reduce then divide.
Well, divide then reduce in this case. We don't have resistance. We just are not taking that much damage.
Okay.
So,
okay. So what is the total?
We take 15.
Cool.
And because of the temporary HP, we have 5 temp HP left.
Then my lion goes to 161.
2 things fail your fire devastation.
Okay. So they take their
72.
72 and burn. 2 ranks of burn. And if they're reduced to 0, they become ash.
That makes damn. Wilt is good.
Of course
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Oh yeah.
that
Speaking
makes-
of which, yeah, the things that are hit, they take more damage, all that good fun stuff.
makes all of those ash.
Nice. And then bonus action on my turn, I will go ahead and just put up a chakra bubble just to maybe tank a little bit of damage, hopefully.
But anyway, it's reaction to you doing some nonsense to it.
Oh, okay, so that'll go before my bubble.
What does it want to do? Oh, I know
Explode.
what it wants to do. It's gonna see a couple of you people as a problem.
Oh,
Aw,
little old
who would
me?
you
No, let me
ever
stop.
be referring to?
The ones in the box. They walked forward and immediately got trapped. They're going to get squashed for their incompetence.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, that's what's happening now.
Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna make one
Oh,
right here.
Hello, Castle Crashers looking ass motherfucker. I love him. He's
We're gonna
adorable.
make one right here.
He's
We're
less
gonna make
adorable when he's right next to me.
one right here,
uh-huh.
and we'll make one right here. As it sticks one of its arms into the ground, and from those 4 points come large statues of uh wooden Shisa, but the Shisa have been twisted and corrupted in their imagery.
So, what I'm hearing is they're plants.
Yes.
Carry on.
And I need the three of you to make a con save.
Con save.
Because of my technique, Richie, we have advantage on this.
Woohoo.
My
Duds.
con is +9. Nice.
Very nice.
Hey, Ito, how you doing for that con save?
What's this concept for?
These statues are going to be siphoning your chakra.
You know, like assholes.
I don't want that.
Then pass your save.
I will auto pass using the last of my focus points.
All right, there you go.
Cowardice. All right.
I'm out of focus points now, but I do get two or one, two.
Two.
Some
Every
amount.
creature.
I
I
believe
get an
it's two.
amount back. I think it's two when I'm at 0.
So Arito takes 16 chakra.
Hmm.
The other two take 8.
So I don't lose any, or how many do we lose?
8 chakra.
8. Oh, that's not appreciated.
Arito also gets another rank of sealed.
Okay,
Hey.
I guess.
My poor chakra.
But
Doesn't
that's the end of
Naruto
Ito's
have
turn.
something about seal resistance?
Actually, that's a very good point. Let me read through my features.
Kurime is going to climb up onto this rock. And then she's going to look down at Nobuyuki for permission.
You don't need my permission, go for it.
Go forth and conquer.
Conquer she intends to.
Oh, yeah, I was able to make my bubble right
Yes.
after all that happened. Okay. Just want to make
Provided
sure.
you still have the chakra for it, absolutely.
Yeah, I still do. I'm still at like 150.
I'm at half that.
Yeah, but don't you have like a second pool of chakra?
Correct.
Must be nice.
Yeah. And that's not even counting the secondary pool. I can just pull out of the air.
He's so efficient.
Imagine if I actually was efficient.
God.
Terrifying.
Absolute chakra monster.
Your chakra. Give it to me.
How explosive is this?
Explosive doesn't need to be.
Oh, it doesn't have the keyword for ninjutsu. How unfortunate. Uh, damn.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go. She can hit it and not hit you guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But she is going to activate stage 2 of her cloak.
Ooh.
And then she's going to generate a sphere of compressed malice.
Oh.
This ball compresses in your mouth before you release it like a cannon towards your target.
Huh.
What is her bonus to hit? There it is. Does she have any bonus to hit from anyone?
She does not currently have any bonuses to hit from me.
Nope.
Anyone want to donate a +5 to her?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any one of us can.
Yeah, I'll give it to her.
Okay.
So she's gonna deal that much necrotic.
Huh.
Nifty.
And then it's real unfortunate about your lion, but you can summon that again. But your lion needs to make a dex save. Your lion does not pass. So everyone in that bubble, potentially. Let's see how yeah, I didn't think so. It's taking 65 necrotic.
Jesus.
Nice.
As the sphere impacts with the tree person and then explodes.
That's a good chunk of damage.
That's her turn.
Oh. How much damage am I taking?
You're not taking any. The lion, however.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
lion takes 65
Okay.
as it got hit with the explosion from a tailed beast bomb.
My poor lion.
Speaking of 65, if this thing and this thing are destroyed. Haru's gonna step over here, make her save, and she's gonna pass, right? Damn.
Mm.
Okay, there's her chakra at the right amount. You know what's fun about her being sealed? She generally doesn't care. Zach, I think you're muted again.
What happened?
I thought I heard
Hello?
you talking.
No.
No. I'm just going crazy then.
Just a spoonful. Dub.
She's going to crit this thing, and there's no way it survives a crit from her.
Good. Destroy it for its insolence.
Nobuyuki.
Yeah. Okay, we got 10 HP. We got that going. We're gonna action pursue me, right? Yes, I will hit, but I gotta do
I'm
my
afraid of
support.
chakra siphoning entities. Please help me. I'm so scared.
It's his greatest fear.
My biggest fear is chakra damage. You have no idea.
Sumi is a
Very funny, giving the party you keep company with.
yeah. All right. So I
Yeah.
just get to give the people what they want. That's Sumi.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna say that you can't have penalties to your saving throws. And then we are going to whoop, whelp. See, it wants me to take care of Buddy Boy. Yeah. I might just go over and hit it. I'm just gonna go over and hit it. Okay. I am going to. Okay. First things first. I am going to analyze the big one.
All right, roll your d6.
Okay.
Reminder, you cannot fail.
Fair enough. 2.
2, that's also a roll trait. Its last roll trait, even. You cannot lose concentration on a jutsu feature or trait as a result of damage.
Good to know. Then I'm
Okay.
going to move my exploit weakness to Buddy Boy.
I wasn't
And
rolling con saves for it earlier.
yeah, I'm getting that now. And then to double checking that I've got this correct. Okay. Uh, and I'm just going to roll it in unarmed strike with my staff. You know what I mean when I say that.
Also, upon getting close to it, I need a con save from you.
Oh, fuck. The thing, not you. And ugh,
You take 19 and are sealed 1.
okay. All right. And it's just chakra damage, right?
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's not both.
It's just chakra.
Four-
As the wooden statue of the dog will consume your chakra.
I'm gonna hit it. Will 35 hit it?
Absolutely.
All right. With this hitting it, I'm gonna palm strike. Let me make sure I got my. Which one can I replace? I can replace this one. Palm strike. Oh, chakra damage. So this is going to be. Actually, can I tell if chakra damage would even affect this thing?
It will not.
Okay. I guess I'm not palm striking. Um, it is still going to be. Plus, and that just has the mouse there. That's that. 14 bludgeoning? Or is it force? I think it might be force. God, why does gentle fist and everything have to be so fucking everywhere?
I believe because you're not making it chakra damage, it's just bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm just seeing precise strikes change that. Yes, it's bludgeoning.
It still lives.
How about with a D4 of fire damage?
It still lives. It's just now a little scorched there.
Okay. Well. Ito, it's looking at me. Carry on.
The H2 lion.
So now I roll a d6 for
Yes.
the recharge.
Now is when you would roll the recharge.
Well, no breath weapon for me. Alright,
Still no breath
it's
weapon.
gonna do its multi attack, where it does 2 claws and 1 bite. Hi-ya.
Hit. Hit.
And then it doesn't need to roll con, right? So just ignore this. Right?
I will
For
be
the con or
rolling.
shield.
Yeah, I will be rolling that.
And then strength save if the bite hits, which I don't know if it does.
Your save DC is 22.
Yes.
It is 1 rank of chilled.
Woo.
And it needs to make a strength save. 1d20. How unfortunate for me.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to be very relevant. Chilled is probably not relevant. And it's grappled now?
Yes.
Cool. That's all my line will do. It's fine standing where it's standing. So it's not, is there immune to restrained?
It is not immune to restrained.
Okay. Well, chill does nothing because now its speed is actually 0. Nice, man. And then it's grappled, which means its speed is also 0. Nice, man. Shield only hurts
Putting
people
in
if they
work.
willingly move. Oh well. At least now it can't move.
We love removing options.
She's gonna stay where she is, and she's going to upcast Bless.
Wait, no, hold on, you slut.
You're all the way over there. So everyone over here is now blessed with a D6.
Woohoo!
She's then gonna move over here, and that'll be her turn. All right, big strong boy Kazu.
Yo, big strong boy Kazu, let's go!
That's our boy.
Yes, he's got all of those things.
Just out of curiosity,
Punch.
do we want to end at the end of the creature's turn or before the
Yes.
creature's turn? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
midnight.
We'll end before its turn. Come on, Kazu.
Kazu, I love you, buddy, but please.
At least he does good work off screen.
Why is he our Kiba?
That's exactly what he is, I guess.
Dang.
Look at the damage numbers, though. It would have been so good.
God, if he ever hit, he'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm the one rolling for him.
Next time, when we have Richie roll for him. Let's see if Kazu can be cool then.
Yeah, I got him.
We'll do that next week. Good night, people.
Sounds good.
Oh, good night to the people.
Good night. Thanks for joining.